Good morning from Jerusalem. It's the beginning of September, a very important time in Israel. No tourists yet, but they started to talk about maybe the tourists will come. The situation of COVID-19 is not the best situation. Now we have so many patients, but not a lot of them are really suffering. And that's good because in Israel, I think it's the laboratory of Pfizer. A lot of the Israelis already got the third vaccine. Then in that case, situation is not so bad. But where are we? That's west. If you continue all the way, that you will reach Tel Aviv and the sea. The walls starts from there. This is the northern part of the city, and at the northern part you will find 3 gates. Oh yeah. The first one, we are in East Jerusalem. Reminds me like India, and I love India. I couldn't wait. There's a new gate there, but the most well-known gate is in front of you, and this is Damascus Gate. That tour will take you to the city, but not through Damascus Gate, because I do have some videos about it, and not through the new gate, because I took some videos about it as well. I will continue east through the third gate, King Herod, Herod Gate, the Flowers Gate, Zahra Gate, 3 names to the same gate. Here we do have 3 names as well. The Arab name is Bab El Amud. Bab El Amud is the gate of the column. And according to Caesar Adrian at 132, right there in the middle, there was a column, and the statue of the Caesar was on top of it. The remains of that is that small arch. Well, let me see if you can see, because the sun, yeah, here it is. This is from the time of Adrian, 2nd century. The gate itself, as you can see, it now is from the Ottomans' time, from 16th century, built by Suleiman the Magnificent. And in that case, most of the wall that you're actually looking to the left, you see to the left and to the right, is from the 16th century, but built on ancient walls. For example, you can see here the triumph arch that King Caesar Adrian built, or they built for him. Here's the one who changed the name of Jerusalem to Aliyah Capitolina, because the Jews were against him, and he is the one who changed the name of Israel to Palestine. My mother, who just died a week and 1 day, she was born in Israel when the name of Israel was Palestine Israel. Now she's got a Palestinian certificate, birth certificate, but she was a Jew. Then there is no connection in a way between the word Palestine to the Palestinian, because my mother here is a Palestinian, but she is a Jewish one. Most of the places that you can see from right now are belongs to the Muslims, except of that beautiful place, and the second tomb of Jesus is behind it. It's called the Garden Tomb. I just took a video of it. Look how beautiful is the view. Then this is the Christian quarter outside the gates, and we are now entering to the Muslim quarter outside the gates of the city. That was the wicked place that if you wanted to conquer Jerusalem from here, that was the best place to do that. can see the bedrock itself, and on top of it, the wall. That area used to be quarry. And here, you can see an amazing quarry, and I just uploaded a video of it. Now it's closed because of coronavirus. It's called King Solomon Quarry, or Tzedakah Caves. Then the stones for the first temple were taken from there, and King Tzedakah, according to tradition, ran away from here to Jericho. But the most important thing here for me is that part of the quarry, and you can see the eye right there of the Calvary of the Garden Tomb. Oops, well, it's too big. Too big? Yeah. I just took a video of the Garden Tomb. Sadly, I couldn't take a video of the skull, the Golgotha, the Calvary, mainly because right here, yeah, they're renovating that place because there are no tourists, and why not to do that? Some of you usually ask me, how dare the Arabs, how dare they build bus station right in front of the holiest place for Christians, for some of the Christians? Then let me answer you. The Romans used to crucify people at highway, and this is a highway. Then why not to do that in front of it? And that used to be part of the quarry. Then in that case belongs to the Romans. They can do it. And now we can actually look at the bus station in a little different perspective. Now let's continue. We are heading east. In front of you, you can see Mount of Olives, and the tower that you see in front of you belongs to Augusta Victoria, a German compound, a German Lutheran compound, and now it's a beautiful Palestinian hospital. But look at what's here. Some of you asked me to take long videos, and you know what? I fell in love with that idea. Until we will reach the Flower Gates, Herod's Gates, same gate, remember? Let me tell you that I'm not working for more than 1.5 years now. I'm a tour guide. There are no tourists in the Holy Land now. And some of you ask me to donate, to support me, which makes me a little bit anxious at the beginning, because you know my ego is still here, but it actually helps me a lot. Then only if you can go to the inscription of that video and look for the link of Buy Me a Coffee. And while you are buying me a coffee, you can ask me to light a candle for you in one of the churches, to put the note between the Western Wall stone, or if you do have a suggestion of different videos that you want to see, I will be more than happy to show it to you. In front of you can see Rockefeller Museum. Rockefeller Museum is a British museum, although one of the native money was American, and there's beautiful archaeological finds. I do have a video of it as well. Then go into my YouTube account and just write Rockefeller Museum. You can do that through Google if you write Rockefeller Museum and the word Zahi, my name. It's 31 degrees today, 85 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's still early morning, then it's cool. Look how beautiful is the wall of the city. Remember, 16th century, but when we excavate here, we found so many evidence from the Muslim time and from the Byzantine time of fortresses that used to be here and protected the city from enemies. I mean, look at that. It's so easy to enter through here. The names of the gate that you can see in front of you. The first one is the Flower Gate. Now, we believe that the name came from the flowers on top of the gate. But you can find flowers on top of any gate. Let me show you it because the sun is in our eyes. We're talking about those flowers. But the real reason is that neighborhood is called Zahra neighborhood. Zahra is like a sleepwalker. And when they translate it, it sounds like flowers. Then the Hebrew name of it is the Flower Gate. The English name is Herod's Gate. We believe that one of the sons of King Herod lived somewhere there, and he hunted to the temple from here. True or not, we don't know. But I can tell you that it's very easy to reach the temple today, which today it's Al-Aqsa Haram al-Sharif area. The Arabic name is az-Zahra, by the neighborhood Bab al-Zahra, the name of the neighborhood here. The real entrance of that beautiful gate wasn't like that. You couldn't enter straight into the city. Why you couldn't go straight into the city? Mainly because as an enemy it will be more difficult for you to enter. Before we will enter, let me show you the rest of the wall. And it's not so long, it's like 1 kilometer. 0.6 mile long. It's not so long. Here it is. The entrance was from here. Not because it's difficult to enter through there, and now it's peacetime. Now we enter through. Now people entering through that part. In the Ottomans' time it was closed, but after a long discussion, they actually opened it to the public. Because it's easier for the Muslims to reach Haram al-Sharif from there. Oops. And let's enter to the gate and look at the fruit and vegetables. Oh, lovely to see figs as well. I love figs. שלום. רגע, אני יודע שזה, אני רוצה לחפש איפה אני יכול, נכון?
אתה רוצה להגיע?
אני סתם מצלם להודים, ואחרי זה לשם, כן. תודה. See the soldiers who guide that place, and it's totally not touristic, that area that I'm taking you. It's not touristic, mainly because it's kind of an unknown important part. But there are so many beautiful things to show you here. And one, which actually sounds really strange, is called the Indian Oculus. Right here. And just like it sounds, it is an Indian Oculus. I don't know if there is a connection between that, which is a Muslim place. 10% of the Indians are Muslims, and in that area you could find until today some gypsies groups who came from India at Bab al-Hutta, which is the neighborhood that we are entering soon. If you want to know where we are, you can see the name of the street right in front of you. There are amazing places to eat here. Mainly because it's not touristic. The food is excellent. The quality is unbelievable. And the prices are low. For example, here, an alcohol. Very good Arabic food. Okay, a beautiful neighbor. What you can see here is mainly local people. That takes you straight to the main road, but let me do that through Bab al-Hutta Street. Amazing, isn't it? That in that area I can find some of the gypsies. They accepted Islam and the Muslim way, but they're considered to be second best. Big music. Let's talk about politics a little bit. In every place you will find the streets in three languages. The first one, the upper one, is the one who controls the city, the Hebrew, and then the Arabic, and then for the tourist, English. And here and there, you can see that they deleted the Hebrew one. In the Jewish quarter, you'll find some people who deleted the Arabic one.
המון בעולם. כסף ים בעולם. הכל בסדר.
Look how beautiful it is. I love that place. Gosh, I love that place. I love the city, and sadly, I cannot take you here. Soon we will reach the area of Zahi Gate and Bethesda. Bethesda, it's the place that Jesus cured a crippled guy that couldn't enter to the water pool. You can find it only in the book of John. And it will be very close to the Nativity of Mary. And I was afraid to talk about it because until now, if you are Catholic, you might understand it, or Greek Orthodox, but if you are not part of it, you will ask me, how do I know? Traditions, my dear. And I'm not arguing with traditions. You can accept it or not. And the entrance to the Temple Mount and Antonia, the place that Jesus was judged by Pontius Pilate. And there are so many places to visit there. Oh, look at the bakery. Lovely bakery with the Jerusalem bread. Most of the shops are closed. I don't know, it's not because of the tourists. Because tourists weren't here anyhow. Only a few of them. Oh, the smell of the falafel is amazing. some of the old people are still opening their shops, mainly because, at least some of them told me that if not, they have nothing to do at home, and to stay with her wife all day, it's like a dead wish. Then they are happy to open their shops with the idea that no one will buy a thing, but at least they will be a little bit far from the woman. Beautiful, just beautiful. And in front of you is one of the entrances to the Temple Mount. If you are not Muslim, you cannot enter through there, but I can take you as close as I can. According to the Jews, that was the site of the Jewish temple, the first and the second one. According to the Christian, Jesus visited that place many times. And according to the Muslims, Jesus ascended into heaven from there. And he met God himself, who gave him the 5 prayers of a day. Then the soldiers won't let me enter through there. אני יודע שאני לא יכול להיכנס. Then this is one of the gates, don't worry, אל תדאגו. This is one of the gates. איך קוראים לשער הזה? חוטה, באבל חוטה. Yeah, the name of the gate is just by the name of the neighbor that we just came from, Babel Huta. He visit Mecca. You can see the signs of Mecca there, and he's got the title of Hajj. Beautiful buildings, and mostly built by the buildings next to the temple were built. Some of them were built by the Mamluks, the Muslims from the 15th century. They had no families, and they donated a lot of the money for their name, then schools, madrasas, mosques. If we will continue through that street, this is the Lions Gate street, you will reach the beginning of the Via Dolorosa. But we will go that way to visit Bethesda. But you can see in front of you the Lions Gate. First, let's go there. Lately, they opened Bethesda. It was closed. It belongs to the French people, and the French in Israel are asking entrance fee to enter, but it's worth, I think, 7 or 10 shekels. And you can see the pools, according to the book of John. And you can see the beautiful Crusader church that, according to tradition, it was the house of the parents of Mary. And that's where Mary was born. I'm saying it again, according to traditions. Then St. Anne Church, this is Bethesda. We will enter it later. Why couldn't enter to the Haram al-Sharif, to the Temple Mount? Mainly because the Muslims are not allowed non-Muslims from entering there. You can enter through a horrible how should I say it? That's the Lions Gate. A horrible bridge, wooden bridge. Why it's horrible? Because it might collapse And now I headed maintaining it, which is good. We are at the the eastern part of the city. I will show you the Lion Gate, but the sun might be, no, it won't be in your eyes. That is Mount of Olives. And the tower, that one is the Ascension Church. That's where Jesus ascended into heaven and promised us to come back from the same place. Then, that is the Lion's Gate. This is the only gate that you're entering straight into the city. We didn't find any evidence that the entrance was from a different path. Let me show you what we did. And that will take you to the map. I know that there's a map here. Here it is. Okay, what we can see here. This is the northern part. We started the tour from Damascus Gate. I show you that the new gate is there too. Here it is. And we went from the new gate, from Damascus Gate, we went to Herod's Gate, the Flower Gate, or az-Zahra. And on the way, you could see the Garden Tomb, at least the Golgotha of it, and Zedekiah Cave. And we entered through the Flowers Gate, or Herod's Gate. Through here, we saw the Indian Oculus here. We went through Bab al-Huta Street, all the way down. That's the Lion Gate. Remember the Lion Gate and the Lion Street. Let's get Street. And at Bab al-Huta, we tried to enter. We stopped here because we couldn't enter to the Temple Mount. Even here, you can see that even that map is a political map. You can see the Haram al-Sharif. Here is the Temple Mount in Hebrew, Harabait, and the Temple Mount in English. And someone, not a Jew and not a Christian, tried to delete it. Then this is the Temple Mount. And we're now here at the Lion's Gate. We will enter to the Lion Gate, and I will try to enter to St. Anne Convent and to the Pools. Last time that I tried to enter, they didn't let me do that. Then I will try to do that. If we will continue that way, we will reach the Golden Gate, the Mercy Gate, which is the only gate that is closed. Beautiful, isn't it? Another thing that I want you to understand, that we went through the non-touristic Muslim quarter. The Christian quarter is to the left, and the most important thing is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And there's another two quarters, neighborhoods, the Armenian one and the Jewish one. Then if you watch that part of the video, it's already, we are very close to 30 minutes. I want you to write it down. I want you to know who the Braves are. Thank you very much, and wait for my new video. See you. Bye bye.